Hello and welcome to Slow Flow Yoga. My name is Gabrielle. I am really excited for you to be here, just to give yourself time and space to be in your body, in your breath, and connecting to yourself. So one thing that I always like to start class off with, please, it's very important on online platforms, please listen to what feels best in your body and move and respond accordingly. So if you need a break, if you need a drink of water at any point, please take that. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat, or you can always message me before or after class, or even after you've gone through an on-demand class, you can always shoot me a message. But I'm really excited to share this practice with you. It's one of my favorites to teach. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and move to your mat. I'm going to speak pretty I try to speak pretty clear and loud so you can hear me throughout class. But coming to the mat, hello, Luke. You there? I saw your camera come up. Okay. We'll have time after class to chat more too. So coming to the mat. And you don't really need any props for this class unless you really like and know that you need a little bit of modification. I'm going to give the class kind of at a medium level and then give options up or down from that medium level. So just come to the mat, and we're going to take the shins back to the mat and then hips back to the heels. So we're sitting in this nice hero's pose to start, drawing your shoulders together and down your spine, and really allow your heart to be open. Hands can rest by the sides. And then we're just going to start our class by focusing on the breath, really connecting to the breath, and then we're going to use that breath as a tool in order to move through our practice. Go ahead and flip your palms open to the ceiling. Let the backs of your hands rest to your thighs. And just start to notice your inhale and your exhale. So inhaling through the nose and exhale through the nose. Allowing that breath to funnel through the back of the throat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With every inhale and every exhale, just allow yourself to be more aware of your presence in this space. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale. One more full breath. And slowly inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Hands meeting in prayer, and slowly, mindfully drawing hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, draw hands to heart. One more inhale. And exhale. Sinking breath to body. Inhale, arms reaching, extending up. And exhaling, we're going to open our heart to the right. Left hand's going to reach for the right knee or the right thigh. Right arm's going to reach back, and we'll look back to the right hand. Inhaling to a neutral space, arms extended up. And exhaling, open your heart to the left. The right hand's going to meet the left knee or the left thigh. Left hand reaching back, look back. Inhale, arms all the way up. And exhale, folding forward. So in this child's pose, deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back up to seated. Exhale, open right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open left. Beautiful. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the opposite side. Beautiful. And then inhale. Exhale and fold. Sink and settle. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale up to a neutral spine. Just as we did before, exhaling open to the right. I'm just doing one more round of this. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. And exhale, child's pose. Awesome. So from this child's pose, keep the knees about hip distance apart. Take the hips back to the heels, arms fully extended, and maybe even lift up through the palms, giving yourself a little bit more room for the heart to fall, shoulders to sink back. Just a bigger stretch through the shoulders with the palms lifted. Deep inhale and exhale. Pressing the palms in, inhaling. We're going to come up to a modified plank. So keep the shins to the mat. A nice line from your shoulders down to the knees. Core is engaged. Shoulders over elbows over wrists. Inhale. And exhaling, keeping the elbows drawn into the body. Start to lower down. Exhale. Bottom half of the push-up, chaturanga. So modified chaturanga. Inhaling. Hips pressed, heart lifts for cobra. And then exhaling, draw yourself all the way back to that child's pose. So we're gonna come through this. It's 4 postures, 2 full breaths, really sinking breath to body, and slow it down as much as feels good. Inhale, modified plank. Exhaling, lower down. Hips press in, heart lifts up. Inhale. And exhale, press all the way back. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, press back. Start to feel some warmth through the arms, through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, press back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale, press back. So from here, inhaling, reaching the shoulders forward, coming into a tabletop posture. If you need to rock from side to side, just readjusting the hips, finding a neutral space through the spine. And then weight's gonna shift into your left knee. Inhaling, kicking your right heel back. So you can see the right leg is super engaged, even with the floor, really reaching through the heel and drawing the toes back to us. Weight shifting into your right hand, maybe come up to the left fingertips, maybe continue and reach the left arm forward. You can hold it right here or follow the breath, inhaling, reaching both limbs up, and then exhaling, drawing elbow to knee underneath you. Inhale, extend, and exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One last time, inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lower. Beautiful. You can rock from side to side, just reset. You may feel some fire going on through the right tricep. Just notice any details in the body as well. But coming into a neutral spine, inhaling, kicking your left heel back. Keep the belly drawn in. Right, our left leg is super engaged. Heel reaching back, toes drawn to you. Awesome. Weight may shift into the right hand, maybe come up to the right or into the left hand, maybe come up to the right fingertips, maybe extend the right arm. You can stay right here and hold, or continue that movement, sinking breath to body. Inhale, lift both limbs up. Exhaling, drawing elbow to knee underneath you. Engage through the core. Inhale, reach, and exhale, draw it in. Inhale, and exhale. Deep inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lower. Beautiful. So in this slow flow practice, it's all about intentionality. It's all about really noticing the details and honoring those details through our movement. So tucking your toes, slowly, mindfully lifting the shins. So this hovering tabletop, lots of activation through the arms, the core. Deep inhale, and exhale, hold. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, weight's gonna shift into your left hand. Feet are staggering, so take the outer edge of your left foot to the ground. Maybe take the inner edge of the right. So it's almost like a side plank, but we're sitting back. The knees are soft, and everything's super engaged. Maybe the right arm reaches up, stacking shoulders, opening your heart. Maybe the right hand cradles the head. Lean into your hand, open your heart a little more, maybe draw the right shoulder back, deep inhale. And exhale, hold. Inhale and fill up. And exhale slowly, mindfully. Right hand plants to the mat, coming back to that hovering tabletop. Deep inhale. Exhaling, weight shifts into your right hand, outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left. Weight shifting. Draw the left arm up. Sitting back into that side plank. Maybe cradle the head. Press the head into the hand. Maybe open your heart a little more. Draw the left shoulder back. Deep inhale. And exhale, hold. Inhale, fill up. And exhaling, left hand comes down. Come back to that hovering tabletop. Deep inhale. And exhaling, slowly, mindfully, start to draw your heart back towards your thighs and arms extended. And then from here, start to lift the hips up, coming into your very first down dog. You can keep soft knees here if you'd like. Press the hips back. Traditionally, our toes touch when we're in down dog, but you can take your feet as wide as feels good. Take your hands as wide as feels good. Maybe let your head relax. You can shake your head yes and no and yes. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhaling high through your heels. And exhale, sink the heels down. Inhale, fill up. Lift up. And exhale, sink. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, sink. Inhale, fill up. And looking forward, walk your feet to meet your hands. We're coming all the way to the top of the mat. You take as many steps as you like. But in this first forward fold, I always encourage drop, soften the knees, drop your rib cage to meet your thighs, really drape your body down. And if you have any control through the neck, I want you to release that control, that tension. Let gravity do the work for you. Head nice and heavy. You can either take ragdoll arms, bending at the elbows, grabbing either forearm, or hands reach behind the thighs or the calves and draw yourself down a little bit further. So if it feels good, start to lift the hips up, finding greater extension through the back of the legs. Wherever you find warmth, that is your forward fold. So we don't have to feel pain, but just edge. Continued breath. One more inhale and exhale. Inhaling, halfway lift, take the fingertips to the ground. Exhaling, walk your hands over to the right. So the shoulders are going to square to the right side of the mat, hips are going to remain square to the front. And maybe walk the hands out a little bit further. You're going to feel a nice big bow through the left side body. Maybe let your head drop. Again, you can keep soft knees if that's needed to get your hands down. We're all built differently, so it may look different for you. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhaling, we're going to walk ourselves all the way through center over to the left. Shoulders square to the left side, hips square to the front. Maybe let your head drop. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill up. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhaling, walk your hands to center. Inhale, slowly start to rise all the way to standing. Hips press forward, stacking the vertebrae, shoulders drawn together and down, heart lifted. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhaling, open your heart to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, open left. Inhale, center. And exhale, fold. Taking your hands to the mat, step back to a nice high plank. You can take that modified plank if you prefer, shins to the mat, but deep inhale here. Exhaling, your weight is going to shift forward, maybe rock to the toes, bending the elbows. Start to lower down, bottom half of the push-up. Tops of your feet press to the floor first, and inhale, peel your heart up. So coming into this up dog, you can keep the legs nice and active for a little bit stronger of a practice. Maybe drop the thighs and relax the legs and just open up a little bit more. So whatever feels best to you. Meeting ourselves without judgment, meeting ourselves with so much compassion, so much love. And exhaling, draw your right shoulder back, look over the right shoulder. Hold. Deep inhale. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, look back over the left shoulder. Continued breath. One more inhale. And exhale, back to center. Inhale and fill up. And exhaling, tuck your toes, slowly, mindfully lifting your hips up through plank, and then press all the way back to your down dog. Inhaling, drawing the right leg as high as it'll go. You can keep the hips nice and squared to the ground, or if it feels better, stack the right hip on top of the left. Feel that nice tight twist through your midline. You can even soften the right knee and reach the right foot over toward the left side. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, draw your right knee to your left elbow. So cross it under you. Awesome. And then from here, I want you to kick your right foot off the left side of your mat. Coming to the outer edge of your right foot, you're going to try to draw the right foot in line with the hands. You're going to feel this nice tight twist through the midline. Continued breath. You can stay right here or feel the weight shift into your right hand as you come to the inner edge of your left foot, stacking shoulders, opening the heart. Similar to where we've been before, maybe cradle your head, open up a little bit more. Deep inhale. And exhale, hold. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, hands pressed. Draw your knee back to your chest. Step the right foot through. Back heel's gonna stay lifted. And once you feel that nice, secure state through the legs, inhale, take both arms all the way up into your crescent lunge. Deep inhale. And exhale. Maybe a soft back bend here. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, open your heart to the right. Left arm's gonna reach forward, right arm's gonna reach back. Inhale and fill up. Exhale, hold. Inhaling, right arm down the left leg, left arm's reaching up. So it's pretty intense, so just listen to what feels good, but reverse revolve warrior. Deep inhale. Hold it here. Keep that nice lunge through the right knee. Exhaling slowly, mindfully, take your left hand down to the ground. Right arm reaches up. Option to stay nice and high. Option to lower the left knee. So just sink into the hips, down and forward as much as feels good. This is really great if you are a runner or a cyclist, helping through the hips. That nice twist, deep inhale. Option, you can stay right here or soften the left knee, reaching the right hand back toward the left foot. Maybe open up a little bit more. Continued breath. Slow flow means we're taking our time, so don't rush it. Deep inhale. And exhaling slowly, release. Right hand meets the left. And go ahead and frame the right foot, keeping the left knee fixed. We're going to start to draw both hips back. So left hip coming over the left knee. Find extension through the right leg. So you can stay nice and high in this runner's lunge. Or you can continue to draw the left hip down toward the left heel. You can keep the toes tucked or untuck the toes and continue to melt down even further. So as you're folding over the right leg, most important part, keep that hinge through the hips, keep the back nice and straight. So no rounding through the shoulders, but keep the heart reaching forward. If you need a little less through the right hamstring, you can soften the foot. If you need a little more, flex the foot a little bit more. Stay connected to your breath. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. And exhaling, weight's going to shift back into your right foot. Inhale, both arms up. And exhaling, both hands to the inside of the right foot now. Beautiful. Tucking your toe, lifting the left knee. And then we're going to pivot. So we're going to pivot just by staying to the ball of the right foot and extending through the left, heels pressing to the mat, right hip to right heel, walking the hands forward and fold. You can make it as big or as small as you need. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Walk your hands closer to you and we'll meet this other side on the other side. But we're going to walk our hands to frame our left foot. Finding extension through the right leg. Awesome. And then draw your right knee to the inside of your left ankle. Shin to the mat, hip back to the heel. Awesome. So to start, inhale, arms all the way up. You can even take a little bit wider of a stance if you like. Just take a step over with the left foot. Keep the hips as even as possible. Inhale, arms up. And then exhaling, folding to the inside of the left leg. Let the head drop. Really sink in through the left hip. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and press yourself up to that seat. And from here, inhale, both arms up. Exhaling, open your heart to the right. Right hand's going to plant behind you. And left hand is going to lift as you lift the hips, press them forward. Maybe reach up and over. Maybe reach up. But you're going to feel a nice big stretch through the right hip flexor into the right quad, maybe into your right knee, front side of the body. Deep inhale. And exhaling slowly, take the hands to frame your left foot. And kick the right heel back. So we're coming into kind of a warrior three. If the fingertips feel good to be placed to the ground, go ahead. Maybe start to take the hands to heart. Heel pressed, right leg engaged, just like it was in that tabletop to start. Deep inhale. And exhaling, take your hands down to the mat, step back with the right or float through the left. We're gonna come to the bottom half of the push-up, chaturanga. So step back, lower down, or hop back, lower down. Inhaling your heart, lifting up. And exhale, press all the way back. I always say blessed with two sides. You get to do it all again. So inhaling, taking your left leg all the way up. You can keep the hips nice and square, pressing the right heel in. Or maybe start to open up, feel that nice tight twist through your midline. And soften the left knee, reach toward the right side. If it feels good, go there. If not, let it go. Deep inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale and fill up. Exhaling, big sweeping step forward. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Take your left knee to your right elbow. Awesome, kick the left foot off the right side of the mat. So you can stay right here, hands firmly placed, shoulders over elbows over wrists, and you're just holding it, you're still engaging through the core, or if it feels good, maybe weight shifts into the left hand, inner edge of the right foot comes to the ground, right arm reaches up, stacking the shoulders, or you can cradle the head just as we did before in that starting seated plank. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhaling, go ahead and release. Right hand meets the mat. Draw your knee back to your chest and step the left foot through. Back heel stays lifted. Feel anchored and secure through the legs first. And then inhaling, draw yourself up. Arms extended. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale and fill up. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhaling, go ahead and open your heart to the left. Left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Hold it here. Feel that nice tight twist through the midline. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, left arm down the right leg, right arm reaches up. So it's pretty intense through this twist. Just listen, feel it out. What degree feels best to you? Might be different from the opposite side. Reverse revolve warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, hold, keep reaching. Inhale and fill up. And exhaling slowly, mindfully. Cartwheel the right hand down, left arm reaches up. Awesome. We can stay right here or slowly lower the right knee down. Hips down and forward as much as feels good. Awesome. Keep the left arm extended up or soften the right knee, reaching the left hand back for the right foot. Maybe open up a little bit more. Continue breath. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhaling, go ahead and release. Hands to frame your front foot. Right toes tucked or untucked. And then slowly start to take your hips back. Right hip over the right knee. Extending through the left leg. Left foot flexed. You can stay up nice and high or start to take the right hip back to the right heel. Maybe take it all the way down. Again, toes on the right side tucked or untucked. And then really keeping that hinge through the hips, heart reaching forward, fold. So whatever degree that feels good. Coming into this runner's lunge, if it feels good to have a little bit of more softness through the back of the right or the left hamstring, just soften the point of the right foot or the left foot, and then maybe if you want a little bit more intensity, start to flex, drawing your toes closer to you. But continue to fold, heart reaching forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhaling, weight is going to shift forward. Left foot plants in. Hips drawn forward as much as feels good. And on the inhale, reaching the arms up, low lunge. And just as we did on the opposite side, exhaling both hands to the inside of your left foot. And we're gonna hinge, we're gonna pivot here. So go ahead and tuck the right toe, lift the right knee, and then keep to the ball of both feet until you spin toward the left side of your mat. Right heel's gonna plant in. And you can stay nice and high, or you can walk the hands out and fold. So folding is just going to give more intensity through the right hamstring and even into the right thigh. Continued breath. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhaling, draw yourself back up to a neutral spine, and then slowly start to walk toward the right foot. Hands are going to frame your right foot, hips square to the mat. Awesome. And then slowly take your left knee to the inside of your right ankle. Shin to the mat, sit back, left hip to left heel. If that's really crunchy through your knees, you're welcome to stay up a little bit higher. You're just going to have to activate more through the legs. You can take a little bit wider of a stance if you like, just one step or two steps out with the right foot. Inhale your arms all the way up. And then exhaling, folding to the inside of the right leg. Take the arms nice and wide, plant the hands, and fold. This is going to give you a really incredible stretch through the right hip into the right glute, maybe even the lower back. And as you let the head drop, you're going to feel weight in the head. Maybe some release through the thoracic spine, those muscles right between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Press yourself back up to seated. Take the arms up. Take the arms all the way up. And exhaling, open your heart to the left, just like we've done before, but left hand's gonna plant. And as you inhale, lift the hips, reaching the right arm up. Stack the shoulders. You can adjust the hands if you like. Just draw them a little bit closer to you. Feel that nice big stretch through the left hip flexor into the left quad. And maybe that's enough, right? Maybe we don't need any more than that. Maybe we want a little bit more. We reach back. Press forward through the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. And exhaling slowly, mindfully. Hands are going to come to frame your front foot. Press into the right heel. Start to lift through the hips, kicking the left heel back. We're coming into this warrior three. So we're balancing through the right leg. Maybe the fingers stay pressed. Maybe start to take the hands to the heart. Deep inhale here. And exhale, hold. Inhale and fill up. Exhaling, hands sweep to the mat. Step back with the left or float through the left, right. We're going to come to that chaturanga, bottom half of the push-up. Inhale, the heart lifts up. And exhale, go ahead and release yourself into a child's pose for just a moment. Let your head be heavy. Let the arms be soft. Just going to make sure we're doing good on time. Doing wonderful. Beautiful. Still have some time to bring it all down. So from this child's pose, slowly, mindfully draw yourself up to a tabletop posture. You just rock the hips from side to side, reset the hips, reset the spine. We've had a lot of twists in here, but we're going to work through the thoracic spine. And since the thoracic spine is kind of an awkward place to get, you kind of have to get into awkward positions in order to release any tension that's going on through those parts of the body. Okay, so here, weight is going to shift into your right hand. Inhale, draw the left arm all the way up. Just like we had before, stack shoulders, exhaling, thread the left arm under your chest, beyond the right side of the mat, come all the way down to the left shoulder, the left side of your head. Awesome. And you're keeping the palm open. You're really pressing the left arm into the floor. Awesome. You're going to feel this nice little twist happening through the back. Walk your right fingertips forward. So it's going to give you a little bit of leverage. Just kind of open your heart up to the right. Option here, stay right here. Option, maybe walk your right hand over toward the left and continue to open up through the heart. Awesome, so we can stay right here. Third option, take the right toes off of the mat, dig the ball of your foot in, start to extend your right leg as you continue to reach your right arm over to the left side. Look up. Now, a lot of times I'll see people float the right leg. I don't want you to float the right leg because most of the time people roll when they do that, and I want you to be protected. So keep the right foot grounded. Feel that nice twist through the midline, through the thoracic spine. Continue to look up. You can make it as big or as small as you need. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhaling slowly, mindfully. Right hand comes back down. We're just reversing these directions. Right knee comes down. Slowly lifting yourself up. Take the left hand to the mat. Again, you may notice differences from side to side after working through one side, so just be gentle with yourself. Weight shifting into your left hand. And inhale, take the right arm all the way up. Stack the shoulders, open your heart, deep inhale. Exhaling, thread your right arm under your chest, beyond the left side of your mat. Come down to the right shoulder, right side of your head. Walk the left fingertips forward. Keep pressing the right arm into the floor as you open your heart to the left. Option to stay right here. Option to walk the left fingers over toward the right corner of the mat. Option to take your left foot off the mat, plant the ball of your left foot as you extend through the left leg, maybe continue to open up. Continued breath. Stay grounded through the feet. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhaling slowly, mindfully. Take your right hand back down. Take the left knee to the mat. Unthread the right arm, coming to a neutral spine. Maybe noticing differences from side to side. Maybe feeling a little bit more equal through side to side at this point. And then from here, we're going to tuck the toes, lift ourselves into that hovering posture. Once more, deep inhale. Exhaling, weight shifting into your left hand, feet stacked, staggered. But reach the left arm up and over. So before we were cradling our head, I want you to really extend through the right arm, lifting through the rib cage, but stay seated. So you're going to feel a nice, beautiful opening through the right side body. Deep inhale. Make it as big or as small as you need. Exhaling slowly, mindfully. Right hand comes back down. Hover in that tabletop. Deep inhale. Exhaling, weight shifts into the right hand. Coming to the outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left, or stacking the feet. Left arm reaches up and over, lifting up through the rib cage. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale and fill up. And exhale, go ahead and release. Hovering tabletop, deep inhale. And exhale, press yourself all the way to your down dog. We're going to come through to a seat. So deep inhale, high through the heels. Exhaling, walk, step, hop, feet to hands. Stay nice and low. So keep the hips grounded, keep the heels lifted. Balls of the feet are supporting you. You can keep the fingers to the mat or start to draw the shoulders over the hips. Active through the core. Hands can come to heart. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale, slowly, mindfully. Start to draw your heels down to the ground. Take the knees wide. You can even give yourself a counterbalance just by drawing the arms forward. Heels press in. Try to activate through the core. And slowly press yourself all the way to a seat. Nice. We're going to extend the legs forward. Inhaling, arms all the way up. Exhale, open up to the right. Use that leverage off of your right leg to look back to the right hand. Inhale to center. Exhaling, open to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, hands sweep behind you. Press the palms, fingers facing forward. Pointing your toes. Inhale, lift up through the hips. So coming into this reverse plank. Nice big stretch from the wrists into the forearms, into the biceps, the shoulders, the chest. Maybe look up, maybe look back. One more inhale. And exhale, go ahead and release the hips down. Just checking on our time. Beautiful job. And then slowly we're gonna come all the way down to the spine. We're gonna finish our practice with some really nice spinal twists. So from here, inhale, arms reaching overhead. Stretch, find length of the whole body. Exhaling, draw your right knee to your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Keeping your left hand fixed to your right knee, go ahead and extend your right arm out by your side. Palm facing down. Walk the fingertips as far out as possible. Keep your shoulders anchored. Look over to the right hand and deep inhale. Exhaling, take your right knee over your left side body. So you can make this as big or small as you need. If you need a pillow or a bolster under the right knee, you can. Just to lift it up, support you. Doesn't matter how far over the right knee goes, allow your shoulders to continue to stay anchored. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fill up. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and release to a neutral spine. Let your right leg meet your left. Readjust. Inhale, arms up. And exhaling, take your hands to your left knee. So draw the left knee closer and closer to your chest. Give a big hug. Keeping your right hand fixed to your left knee. Go ahead and extend your left arm out by your side. Flip your palm to the ground. Start to look over to the left as you take the left knee over to the right. So again, doesn't matter how far over the left knee goes. It can also be different from the opposite side. So try not to judge how far over it goes. Just keep the shoulders anchored and continue to melt into that twist. One more inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhaling slowly, mindfully. Go ahead and release your left leg to meet the right. Readjust, reset, inhale, arms all the way up. Exhaling, take your knees to your chest, hands to knees. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill up. Exhaling, go ahead and release your knees. Let the bottoms of your feet press to the floor. And as you get settled into here, maybe lift your back up, draw the shoulders together and down the spine, and find a little bit more length through the back of your neck, relaxation through the shoulders. Let your hands rest by your sides for just a moment. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhaling, start to lift the hips up, feeling the weight shift into the shoulders. So you can keep the hands resting by the sides. You can interlace the hands underneath you. Really try to draw the chin to the chest by lifting the chest and also drawing the chin down. So twofold. Pressing the back of your neck into the ground. Hold it here. Deep inhale and exhale. So you can stay right here or deep inhale. Exhaling, start to lower the hips down. We're going to come into this bridge one more time. Option to stay in bridge or option to pop into wheel. So wheel is going to be fingers facing the shoulders, wrists facing away from the shoulders, and then lifting everything up. So wherever you're at, bridge or wheel, deep inhale and exhale. Inhaling, lifting up through the center, lift the hips up. Make any little adjustments that you like. Continued breath. If you are popping into that wheel, just be really, really mindful of what feels good through the lower back. Lots of compression sometimes. One more inhale. And exhaling, slowly, mindfully lower the self down. Awesome. We have a few more moments to just explore whatever postures would allow your practice to feel whole and complete. Maybe you have a different variation on the spinal twist, rocking the knees from one side to the other. You can stack the knees or keep them slightly off. Maybe peace fingers meet the big toes, hips, knees fall wide into a happy baby. Extending one leg or the other. Maybe you have an inversion in your practice. Just really explore whatever feels best to you. Maybe close your eyes and just continue to feel the breath enter and exit your body. Deep inhale and exhale. When you're ready, coming into whatever final relaxation looks like. Maybe that looks like corpse pose, legs extended, arms by side. Maybe bottoms of the feet meet each other, knees fall wide, opening up through the hips. So really whatever serves you in this moment. But wherever you're at, lift your back up, draw your shoulders together and down your spine, and really allow your heart to be open. And as you get settled into this stillness, maybe noticing the details in your body, starting from the crown of your head, noticing your relaxed face, unclenched jaw, soft, effortless breath through the nose and the throat, heart feeling open, shoulders feeling relaxed, feeling the expansion and contraction of the rib cage, noticing your big belly breath. Hips grounded and supported, legs relaxed, ankles soft, and feet casually drawn away from one another. One more deep inhale and exhale. Awesome. Staying right there. Noticing all of our movement through our stillness. And just really grateful for this healthy, able body. Slowly, mindfully, just starting to bring awareness back into our body. Maybe wiggling our fingers and our toes. Maybe circling our wrists and our ankles. I always like to end our class with a thought, and I think this is appropriate for the ability to slow down, kind of coincides with our slow flow. And this is a quote by Alan Watts. It says, "Stop measuring days by degree of productivity and start experiencing them by degree of presence." I just love that. I think it's amazing. When you're ready, make your way to whichever side feels best, rolling to the right or the left, and just take a moment here. And pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat, eyes remaining closed. And drawing shoulders together and down your spine, allowing your heart to be lifted and open, allowing your mind to be clear. Inhaling, arms all the way up, hands meeting in prayer. And exhaling slowly, mindfully, drawing hands down over our eyes. May we see peace. Over our mouth, may we speak peace. Most importantly, over our heart, may we feel peace. The light, the love, the energy in me sees and honors all of this in you and more. And we are one. Namaste. Thank you all for sharing your practice. If you have any questions about practice, please feel free to reach out, drop a message to me, and I will be sure to get back to you. But till next time, I hope that you are well and you're full of love and light, and I will talk to you later. Bye.